Welcome back to some professional Starcraft 2, the Team eXoN Open Cup Finals. A couple regulars here in this Protoss versus Protoss Battle of Wills. In the top right, from Team Envy. We'll see if he has a chance. He's lost the Team eXoN Cup Finals before. We'll see if this one turns it all around. And then, of course, the hometown hero on Team eXoN. The artist formerly known as Puck. New and improved as Nina. She has made a dramatic effort to lose so far in most of the Team eXoN Open Cups. I think in every one. But it's always been exciting. It's not Psy anymore. Oh my god. Jimmy! You can't just say all Korean Protoss look the same. The other guy was Terran. Are you serious? Oh, we're gonna have to have a whole official statement on that, Jimmy. One gate expand, Nina? Are you insane? So, with shield battery overcharge, a lot of players are pretending you can play macro in Protoss versus Protoss. Well known for destroying all semblance of sanity by many in the past. By by entirely reversing the basic tenets of StarCraft and how it's understood to be played. Nina, okay, we're playing whose pylon is it anyways, where the pylon placements are made up and the ladder points don't matter. But Nina actually is supply blocked at 23. Have we talked about building our second pylon? Wait, what? What's going on? No, the probe's in the base. You're gonna cancel that, right? You're not just gonna build a shield battery on the high ground. Okay. So now there's two pylons at the front. So that means no easy shield battery on the low ground. The probe is being chased. And Chance is just like, well, if you go one gate, I can just build two adepts and kill all your probes, right? And like, my instinct is, yeah. Yes, that is true. And even if the adepts aren't able to get in, then the Oracle will. This is old school PvP. This is years old. Okay. Oh, wow! Nina waited until that last second. Baited the adepts in. Now, of course, they are still adepts, and they kill a bunch of probes, because that's what adepts do. So, the bait was good. But they still killed 4 probes because adepts. And Nina can't really afford that again. There's another round. Oh no. Well. Yeah. So, saying this is a disaster, like, people recover from disasters. This is, that, I mean, I don't know what you expected. Okay, the adepts are back. They're in. Okay. So, yeah, this is kind of what happens. So, while there may have been a probe there, it was a little mistake to move it out, but it's super unreliable. Now Nina has less workers and worse tech. On the other side, there's a Stargate. Chance still has oracles, and he's building an immortal. Nina has an immortal slightly quicker, and that's about it. So there's 2 paths of tech here against just the one. 2 oracles come in, will kill more probes, showing their effectiveness here. There's a couple stalkers. They all pull away here. I think he might just sacrifice them for the workers. Oh, wants to keep one alive as well. So Nina just... And one oracle still being alive just makes this so difficult. You can't really move out of your mineral line, especially if you don't have a battery. I don't know what happened at the start of this game. I don't know if it was intentional for this whole situation to come about. There was like a semi-pylon block from Chance later on, but that wasn't really a big part of it. While the supplies are even, the game is not. I try to bring my small semblance of knowledge. Oh no. Okay, well, for the cost of 3 force fields, she traps 2 adepts, but just the advantage in tech. Stargate and Robo versus Robo. It looks like Nina's just gonna try to push and hit when there's next to no army. And it looks like that might work. Like, this is the best chance. Unfortunately, these adepts are scouted. Force field stops them. Dodges some of the adepts there. Warps in a little more. And now the shield batteries and the other additional production should start from Chance. There's an Immortal and 2 Stalker drop heading the other way. Yeah, that's going to make things difficult. Stasis activated. The drop and Stalkers are recalled. 1 Immortal gets trapped. Nina with the... Well, it was great right up until the Warp Prism arrived. And remember, Nina hasn't lost that many probes. She's behind in tech. If she can just snap up an Immortal or 2, get the Prism, any key units can help even the score here. What a save, by the way. What a save on that Stalker. No Stalker left behind. Actually, yeah. So she has to repower a whole lot of her main. And make no mistake, this is not an easy situation. But I think that attack and forcing out the recall without really losing anything made up a little of the gap here in tech. There is a Twilight. Blink is the choice for Chance against Nina, who's going for Robotics Bay, which has to be Disruptors, right? Disruptors without, well, it's going to be Blink as well. We could find ourselves in a Blink-Ruptor war, which it's been a bit, to say the very least. These adepts are scouted. Getting a third is always if getting a natural was difficult, getting a third is an even more dramatic proposal. The adepts get in. Okay. Great force field. Almost... Oh, my father spoke of this. The shade of the past. Okay. 1 observer taken out. Chance looking to move. He didn't actually build a third. He's just playing around with the idea in his head. The supplies are nearly even. There's Phoenixes on the way. I think the Robo Bay was spotted. Or, well, Phoenixes are a tool. Oh, God! Oh! Caught between a rock and a hard place for those Stalkers. Losing that Prism, especially with 2 Immortals, that's how Nina loses games. That's how any Protoss loses games. But the Vision Blocker and the rocks save the day. And suddenly Nina with a solid position to defend. The lack of Blink is a problem. The Disruptor shot is a huge deal. First shot goes through. Oh, targeted at the last second. Guardian Shields on both sides. Ghetto Blink and Blink. We got Warp Prism and just Blink start. Well, Nina doesn't actually have Blink. There are 3 Immortals to 2. They're jostling around. Everybody's starting to run out of force fields. We're going to have it out. Nina's still going. Oh, another Disruptor shot curves it in. Kills one of her own Stalkers, but kills more of Chance's. And suddenly Chance, with only Immortals, still in a tough position. Where's the shield battery overcharge? There it is, utilized at the last second to save the Immortal. The Warp Prism with next to no HP, but the shields are still at full. Picks up, well, wait, whose Phoenix is that? That's Chance's Phoenix, the Blink Stalker, Blink Immortals, everything. Where's the other Prism? There's no other Prism, and Blink isn't even done. Gonna try to maybe target the Immortals. No! Nina takes it. With a dramatic engagement. And then Chance, with no third base and no units, taps it out. Game 1. Alright. I feel like we just went on a journey, and I don't understand. Like, honestly, these PvPs, so, you know what keeps me on track if I start zoning out? The fact that the meta, like in Terran versus Protoss, it's like, and now he's going to do a 2-base push and take a third. etc. Like, or in Terran versus Zerg, it looks like he's getting a third CC, and we're going to have 5 minutes of nothing. So you have something you can fall back on, like this is happening. But if I go off track for even like 20 seconds, like if I start thinking about something outside of the game, which who would do that, Tastosis? I come back and I'm like, excuse me. Well, what is this? I've never met this game before. I swear. I've never seen the first 2 minutes of this before, officer. Who knows? There might be a chance I load up the same game accidentally later on, and I don't remember. I'm saying it's a possibility. And it'll still be a surprise again. So, the fact Nina brought that back, by cutting as many corners as possible, the Disruptor ended up being a good enough choice. Like, Disruptors are usually more of a desperation. What's a nice way to say super desperate nowadays? But it felt like the best gamble that Nina could possibly do. Okay. Are we going to put the second pylon in the main? Don't be ridiculous. Chance is putting it out on the map. Nina, on the other hand, she's got a pylon just in her main, so I'm not... Build a pylon in his base. Build it in the corner, like we're in Gold League in 2011. Or today. Proxy Robo. So this is the build that Blizzard was like, this build is probably a little too strong. So shield battery overcharge should fix it. Chance says. Nina, like, she's really pressing the expansion builds. I like to see it. Everybody likes to see something that isn't like blackjack level 1 base all-ins. It's like, alright, we're gonna add up, and whoever gets closest to 21 probes and keeps them alive will be the winner. It's like, oh, you went to 24 probes? Well, here come 2 adepts to ruin your day. We're really stretching this as well. But then again, like, I guess I could spend more time. It wouldn't be inappropriate to continue talking about games of chance. The proxy robo was not everything but spotted. It will okay, is this too late? Here comes the probe. The Immortal's essentially done. There's plenty of time to slap down shield batteries. In fact, like, it's kind of more hidden than proxied. I wouldn't really call this a proxy. I guess it is closer, but you just don't want it being scouted in your main. Third gate is on the way. Chance just 1 base in this. Oh, Nina? Does Nina... Okay, so Nina might be overthinking here. Oh, I guess catching some units. If she had gone across the map, I think... Now you have to make calculated gambles on what they're going to do with that Immortal, what they're going to do with their first Robo units. And Nina so far is judging correctly. Chance is just going for it. Nina's got an Immortal on the way. Is that the first one? Yes, it is. Shield batteries, full energy, of course. Shield battery overcharge off cooldown. Plenty of tools here. Guardian Shield helps out a lot against the Stalker shots. They're 2 attacks, so double the reduction. But targets down that sentry almost for free. Nina's first Immortal nearly complete. A single Adept makes it through. The probe pushed back. And Chance still struggling to find an opportunity here. There's an Immortal and 2 Stalkers. Deja vu, same as last game. A force field on the ramp could have changed everything here. I'm surprised he didn't build bring a sentry along with him. Chance is pretty committed here. Nina easily able to deflect on both sides. The Stalker's doing well. The Immortal finishes. There was no gateway production for a time. Chance, it seems like he wants to break the front, not rely on a force field on the ramp. well, Nina loses that 2-gate production for a short time, which could make all the difference. The rest of the army's moving in. Oh no, the obvious bait and switch, but a warp prism is done for Nina, so it's not the end of the world. There's got to be a force field on the ramp. There it is, juggling in, overcharge, but the battery's depowered. Wait, it still works when it's depowered? Oh, the prism powered it. I'm not, oh my, wait, does it still work? It doesn't still work. Okay, so the prism was powering it. Chance comes in. I'm so concerned about this. Here we go again. 3 immortals juggling against none. The prism is dead. The probes are dead. Nina is dead. It appears that stop in gateway production. The stop in warp gate production gave Chance just enough units. The force field on the ramp, I mean, it's a classic. But could have been avoided, but didn't quite come through on that. When you expand early without tech, when you just have the gateways and are relying on scouting, sometimes scouting isn't enough. Like, the robotics was scouted there. It was spotted by the probe. You know it's going to be immortals in a prism. I feel like you got to go like Stargate or something. You got to directly counter what you see as opposed to trying to kind of go parallel. Because someone on one base is going to beat you every time. That brings us to game 3. No cannon rush? No cannon rush. One gate. I don't think we'll see another 1-gate expo. It still feels way too risky. I think it's only a little better because of shield battery overcharge. A lot of the time, the risk with 1-gate expo is not like one attack timing for a few seconds. It's just simply they'll have more units than you. So you either got to overcommit on shield batteries or go like pray you get your tech out in time. Which barely happened for Nina in game 1, by the way. Second gate. Alright. Nina's gonna build a second gate. Meanwhile, Chance as well. Okay. We're filling in the blanks of your usual build. Probe will scout. Looking for things hidden at the natural, kind of like Terran does. I've seen a few of those. But it looks like we're just going to chill. Have a respectful opener, and then start punching each other with shards of glass. But the shards of glass are flat against your fist, so it doesn't really... It's not that bad, but it's pretty bad. And they didn't wash them before. And that's how PvP goes. Chance once again opting for the Adepts. Nina adding on the Stalkers, as has become customary. And they're both flirting with the idea of expanding. It's a little easier to do when you go Adepts. They just cost less overall. But Adepts are also not as great defensively as they are just keeping your opponent very busy. Well, the Adepts, if Nina can draw the Adepts away for any amount of time, that's super helpful. Looks like the probe. Goodbye. Have to pay respects. They just bought everyone else about 15 more seconds. Tough time for that probe, but good for the cause. Chance probe coming in. Shield battery to block. Shield battery usually used because it takes longer to build. Costs as much as a pylon, so you have longer to cancel it if you need to. Or if it does end up finishing, it has less HP as well than a pylon. I don't think that's a major factor though. So this is the first game where nobody's punching each other. It's just going to be 2 base into, well, Twilight from Chance, which could, depending on if there's about to be a Forge, line up into an Adept Glaives timing. Usually not. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and say there's a small risk of an Adept Glaives timing. Just, my star senses are really telling me. It's very subtle, but I think there's a chance that we see Adept Glaives here. That is a lot of Adepts. And, well, you still keeping the probe at the wall is... Oh, come on. Oh my. I like Nina. Nina decided on the gateway, probably because the Adepts can't actually kill the gateway nearly as quickly. A shield battery could just get targeted in one volley, and then they just come on in. No glaives, yep. It's going to be DTs. Okay. And then blink. It's like, aha, you thought I was gonna go. I really did. I really did. Uh-oh. Well. Oh! This did not go great for the Adepts. Actually, how did the rest? Apparently, some of them could get out. So the force fields weren't perfect. The Shades! Ah, they went to the vein! Never mind! That's not accurate! 6 probes died. So despite all of that, the Adepts get in and kill 6 probes. So much effort went into stopping those Adepts, and still 6 probes died. That... So the Dark Shrine is done, right? Wait, was it canceled? I believe... Was there a I think there was a hallucinated Phoenix? No, it doesn't really look like it. He just canceled the Dark Shrine. I guess... I don't know. Maybe he decided he didn't want it. Possibly because of what the Adepts did. So, the fact that he lost all the Adepts... Feels bad, man. Save the probe! Ah!
What a save!
I mean, that's one way to do it. Couple hallucinated Phoenixes sent out. A robot, really? Robotics Bay? Nina playing with fire here. Explosive energy fire. What is this? Maybe, like, the bandits are attacking the caravan. They will be successful to start. Are they? No, a couple more Adepts get warped in. But Blink is not going to be enough to stop... Well, how many Immortals? Just one? Just one Immortal? Okay. And Adepts in the... Oh, God. Well. Thankfully, there was a probe standing guard. Your watch is ended. Are there enough? I don't feel like Nina's got enough here to break 3 shield batteries and Blink Stalkers. If there were 2 or 3 Immortals, yeah, sure. But, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Blink on the Immortal, picked up, got now, wait a second. The most masterful bait. Down goes the Prism, but not before the Immortal blasts through half a dozen Stalkers. Force fields don't discriminate. It's very difficult for anyone to... Oh, the pathing again. I don't think that's a 300 IQ bait. But meanwhile, 2 Adepts in the main! And here we go again. So all that damage that was done is now significantly countered by the fact 17 probes have died, I think, entirely to Adepts. So that's not really where we want to be. A Dark Shrine now and Blink. Third base for the first time from Chance. A Robotics Bay. Wait, did Nina finish the Robo Bay? Yeah, she did. There's a Dark Shrine next to it. I don't think anything out of the Robo Bay has been built yet. No Disruptor yet. A Disruptor just now started Blink, and... Blink Disruptor, name a more iconic combo. Robo dying to Blink. I guess we have to add to that whole entree. Well, that sucks. Chance now really utilizing those blink. And 2 adepts in the natural! It's happening again! No cancel, they... Oh, in the back! Ah! It never... I don't know what happened here. A couple stalkers just died. Obviously in the wrong spot. Hallucinated Phoenix wishes it was a real Phoenix. Nina going from a solid fight to a slowly... death by 1,000 glaives. Well, okay, 100 glaives. The glaives have... They just keep... Chance didn't even research glaives. He just has stock adepts. And they keep getting in. Who needs DTs when you could just build adepts? Speaking of which, 2 more adepts using advanced War Prism-based tactics now. And where are they going? They're taking a journey. Okay, and the Dark Templar just walk out. I don't know. Were the DTs spotted? I don't see any more observers on the way. There's 1 observer on the map. Where is Chance's observer? Once again, I'm trying to focus on the game, but I don't even know if the players are focusing on the game. I feel like they're in their own like virtual reality game, which is where you simulate playing a real game of Starcraft. But there are some issues there, like there's a lot of lack of continuity. Like both players just end up doing each other's build and then hitting Chance. You know, you ever like made a choice? You ever made a choice and then said like decided, oh, that was the wrong call. Like, hey, will you come over and help me out on Sunday? You're like, sure. And then like a minute later, you're like, oh god. Yeah, that was that disruptor. As Chance realized, oh yeah. The probes are like, bro, you said you would stop. It's like, oh, take a chance on me. We're all over the place. Disruptors flying out. Okay, that one was a little late. So what's happening here? 25 to 3 workers killed. The worker counts are about even because Chance has lost a lot more just meaty units. He's lost a lot more in terms of resources total. They're just DTs everywhere, like a campaign mission. Stalkers are just blinking all over the place. Some sort of weird algorithm, and the DTs are spotted by a 4-stalker. What? Okay, this is literally the campaign mission, except the stalkers are turned against Zeratul, and the DT didn't have the fancy blink ability, but it could be researched. So we still have a chance. Oh god, I gotta stop. It's time to stop. There are cannons on the way for both sides. And by that I mean just Nina. There are 4 cannons on the way, just all over the place. And we've had enough of those goddamn adepts in our the Shadow Stride. There it is. DT Blink. We're doing full Zeratul Wings of Liberty like Splinter Cell mission cosplay thing here, with DT Blink to complement the regular Stalker Blink. Okay. Oh, the Blink forward, but the return fire. The Disruptors double airball. And now I'm glad we got Blink Stalker Ruptor. It's been too long. What is the Ruptor count? Let's give us the numbers here. 23 and 6 against 21 and 7. So relatively even. Upgrades, Chance. You gotta be careful of your own Disruptor shots. They don't discriminate, as you well should know. Oh, the sentries! They strangled! And then they struggled. And then they died. It all happened very quick. Oh, whoa, okay. You gotta turn them around so they start hitting their own units. But wait, what are these? Whoa, the flank! Oh! Shotgun blast! The flank Ruptors almost with the target. The curves! Oh my god! Mutually assured destruction! Everyone dies at the end! But it looks like Nina has more, but does she? Does it? Oh, another shot! Is there blink? Another hit! So much damage! Nina, another 2 Raptors are targeted. Where? Oh, that was a decent hit. There's another one. Another Raptor from the side. Reinforcements have arrived, but Nina target fires. This Raptor fired off to the right side. And suddenly it's 4 Raptors to none. Chance has not survived the onslaught. The brawl in the middle of the map. Explosions, disruptions, and chaos. But Chance has taken a 4th and Nina has not. Which means Chance has maybe lost the battle, but in terms of the war, still has a lot of infrastructure to fall back on. Nina won the fight, but she can't translate that directly into a victory. Now Chance has more workers, more bases, DTs on the way, better upgrades. Unit composition is not quite as good, but Defender's advantage helps out a lot. The DTs are heading in. DT blink onto a cannon, but there are more where that came from. Another blink back. A couple zealots going for the 4. Meanwhile, more DTs coming in. Is there an observer? Well, that answers that question. Nina, is this a... What? What happened to your first Dark Shrine? Nina asked the same question. And then reacts appropriately. And Shadow Stride starts. We're going... Oh! Gets one! Return fire! Oh, another one. The fadeaway. Clips 3. So, double DT, Blink, Disruptor, and Blink Stalker. These are the glass cannons of Protoss here. And they're both living in glass houses. And they're both throwing a whole lot of stones. Or with the cannons inside the house as well. Like that, there's also that. But anyways, the DTs, the hit squad gets in, kills the cannons. 15, 20 probes, just like that. But Zealots heading forward, hold position. The rest of the Zealots charge in. What a juke! What is even happening? The base is just gone. The DTs did what the main army could not. More DTs working towards the main. Stalkers at the back. Chance on the attack. Nina's pulled back. We'll see if the Stalkers and batteries are enough. Disruptors over the top. A huge volley out of Chance. He's still got more shots to fire. The no man's land in the center. DT's looking for an opportunity at the only base of Chance. Nina, of course, needs this base as well. She's got a bigger army. What are the upgrades? +2 on either side. Shadow Stride on DT's, but that's not very relevant right here. Nina's DT's get driven back. The high ground is an awkward situation. The Rich Fat Bean Geyser is taken out. Meanwhile, Nina working both angles. It's a dangerous proposition. Oh, the cannons are firing! Big broadside into the Stalkers, but finds a quadra kill on the Raptors and comes in for the finisher! The recall! Nina takes both fronts, takes a punch, and lands 2. And that should be enough. That should be enough. 111 to 160 supply. Chance now has 3 Raptors to 8, 15 Stalkers, now 20 Stalkers to 22. That's maybe a little bit ambitious for a Prism. That's a little bit dead for a Prism. One last engagement. Both sides firing their opening volleys. There's not that much left for Chance outside of this. You gotta be... Oh, loses a Raptor. One more off cooldown. How do you dodge this? The Raptors have to land somehow. Oh, another one clips through. Another Disruptor comes up, but the zoning shots are too much. One goes down, finds a clump. Another Disruptor shows up to the party. Nina doesn't blink back, nor does she need to. Forward shots, covering barrage. There's some more off cooldown in the back. The Immortals are helping out Chance. A last chance in desperation. Is there detection? Yes, there is, but only for Nina. Chance pulls back again, but there's not much left to pull back to. The Disruptors pre-fired into the blink! Chance gets the Raptors, but loses the match. Match point. Alright. Now, of course, as you know, I pretend to be a professional. Or at match point. Which means we gotta take this time for a quick advertisement. I will be right back. Thank you guys for watching. Hey everyone, I'm Winter, and I'm here to tell you, make sure to like and subscribe, because then you can check out more content just like this. Did Loco show up over there in the autoplay? Well, if so, you can maybe fix that by ringing the bell, or maybe clicking on things of your own volition. Either way, do all that today. But also, let me take this opportunity to tell you that eXoN Cup is supported by our official sponsor, Tantalizing Terrariums. The best esports terrariums. This is not a joke. By the way, check it out. Go to the link below. And if the link isn't below, then Jimmy is fired. Because her name is Tara. That's why. Just in case you're gonna be that guy. Don't be that guy. That guy is a dick. At the Team eXoN Open Cup, every couple weeks, you can get involved and waste Nina's time or something. So, get your chance at $50 or even more dollars. Oh, look! Somebody used the Team eXoN, eXoN Cup 4 code in the chat. Or right now. So, check it out today. And, with that said, check out Dricket. And by the way, okay. And also, Twitch Prime. Do you have Amazon Prime? Well, you can connect it with Twitch and get Twitch Prime. And if you subscribe, I get more money. So, do we have anything else? Also, Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends. Fuck you. Thank you for watching. Good luck. And have fun. I'll see you on the flip side. Who writes this? Thank you guys for sticking around. I know ads are annoying and sometimes out of touch, but we try. So, game 4. On Pillars of Gold. Wait, who won that last game? Nina, yes. It was very dramatic. Well, another roller coaster, leaving me with a little bit of whiplash. As so many of Nina's games do. Chance's games leave me with a headache, to be honest. If you remember when he decided he was going to build 2 forges. Not once. Not twice. But 3 times in the same spot and lose them to drops. In the Team eXoN Cup final, by the way. Against Kiwion, so... Still a good game. But... Nobody's proxying anything, and this makes me disappointed. I'm sorry. I had to take a moment of self-reflection to center myself before we get to this match. I think every one of these matches has been, I believe the technical term is a clusterfuck. So, even more so than your average Protoss versus Protoss. Because of the style of these players. What are we gonna do here, Chance? Is this a robo? Is it a robo? Maybe? Stargate? How much gas is he saving up? Let's play Guess That Tech. He's only banking 2 gases here. I think it's a robo. Give yourself, like, a pat on the back. Who does that? by the way. Is that... I know it's a metaphor, but... I don't think it's going to be Robo. I shouldn't have said anything. It should... He's building 2 Stalkers as well. And now Nina is the one going for the Adepts. You gotta trust yourself. But also a Robo. But, so this should, on paper, be great. Especially if the Robo gets scouted. But I don't think... Oh my god, wait, what? No. Oh, probe. Really, like, spending its fair bit of time on that tree over there. So, the Robo was not spotted because that probe needs, like, a new prescription. So it can actually see. Oh, it's on its way. Oh, no. The one spot. I can guarantee you after this game, Nina will never not scout there again. Especially if she ends up losing. It's one of those like, oh, okay. So that's where you put it. It's not like, by the way, it's not like there's not going to be enough units. There's Immortal already producing. I don't even know what gave this information away. There wasn't a hallucinated Phoenix or anything that came in. Just the lack of expansion. But Nina's producing Immortals. She's already got one done. I guess the only difference would be the amount of Chrono Boost invested and the speed of the Prism here. Yeah, Nina definitely not been spending as much Chrono on the Robo as well as it was marginally later. Everything scouted out. Chance. He's not going to expand. So, 2 Immortals are done. Customarily, now we build a Prism. But this army has not been spotted. This probe has taken its sweet, sweet time scouting around the map and did not find the robotics facility. So this game may just end. Okay. Now here, like the issue for Nina, yep, there goes the Expo. Chance doesn't have an Expo, but you've already invested a lot of money. He could go for one. He does have a probe out there. A Gateway already dies. It's 2 Immortals against 1, and that's a significant difference. Where did the other Immortal go? This will continue until one side feels like they've taken too many losses or could win. And I think Nina has traded better. Oh my god, only 1 unit has been lost. So a lot of people are getting beat up, or just kind of looking at the HP of these units, I guess. I'm actually so surprised. I'm sure we'll see 4 units die immediately after this, but they've both been blinking beautifully. The Adepts want to jump on the Sentry to stop force fields. They're just target firing them. Nina could pick up the Sentries. Doesn't quite... Okay, there's another force field on the ramp. The gateways are done. These are the only gateways, by the way. Nina getting battered down here. From the low ground up to the high ground. How do they even shoot through the ground? That doesn't seem very fair. There are disruptors on the way for both sides. So we've just sped all the way straight to disruptor tech. We've skipped all the foreplay like we had last game. And now we're just going to throw disruptors at each other. There's no room for subtlety here. Oh my god. What a timing. The disruptor shot, but firing first and missing means your opponent has a wide opening. Disruptors go straight through that force field. Chance fires. Does not find a connection. Okay, the shootout continues. Disruptor trying to sneak around. Not all these units could be saved. Disruptor could be... Oh, the shot is fired! Ooh, nice hit from Nina. Center mass. There's still a probe out on the map for Nina, by the way. But, oh, no. Oh, the Disruptor can't take the Immortal hit, so suddenly Chance with, wait, what's happening now? Oh my god, point blank. Blasting with the disruptors. Looking for another shot. It's on cooldown. He picked the wrong disruptor. But Nina, on one base, she's now expanding. Defending with disruptors is significantly easier than attacking, especially up a ramp. Chance will come back and free his probes from the prism of his... Oh, God! Another disruptor shot. This one struggled with its identity and decided it wanted to be a pacifist at the end of the day. So that disruptor has been recalled home as defunctional. Non-functional? Unfunctional? Dysfunctional. That's the one. I thought defunctional? No, that's not it. Oh my god. Recognizing next to no stalkers. Meanwhile... Oh, what? 2 disruptors just land. Oh, but shield battery overcharge! We're just up in front. They're blasting shotguns into each other. But shield battery overcharge, by far the overwhelming victor. Suddenly, by the way, there's Phoenixes. Nina just walked up a ramp into Raptors, and well, I told... What is this? What was that? You guys know the rest. So yeah, you don't... He had the high ground. And also just more disruptors, so that... I don't understand what's happening in these games. Like, what's going on? They've already... It feels like they've killed so much. They've been punching each other, or at least throwing punches. Oh, yes. Yes, hide the disruptor in the fog of war. Yeah, that. Real strat. It's like a widow mine, but way more expensive and way less subtle. You never expected my disruptor to be behind that tiny little smoke screen. Whoa! The bait and switch! It worked on me and I'm absorbed. Oh, God! Oh, and then he double tapped! Oh, the first one faked me out. But then, oh, what? Meanwhile, another disruptor shot. No one is safe. There are no innocent bystanders. And at the end of the day, there might be no survivors. So, but there are Phoenixes here is part of the problem. So the Phoenixes counter both the Disruptor and the Prism. Nina's been desperate. Yeah, and there's not too much left here. The Disruptor has popped out at the last second. Doesn't use the shot because the Phoenixes would just interrupt it. But speaking of that Fog of War, easy to pick up the Disruptors. All the key units. It was desperation. Nina has not come through with this one. And Chance decides that Proxy Roboruptor is the way to go. Okay. So here's what I want you to do. I'm going to show the people. Before we get to match point. Nope, that's not. I'm going to show the people something special. I'm going to show you how to use the free, absolutely free, with your Twitch account. Or I guess if you're on Google account. What is the code? Somebody tell me the code. eXoN Open 4, but it's not even case sensitive. And you can... Oh, wait. No, that's a comment. Don't do that. That's on Cup 4. Wait. eXoN Open 4. That's not... Can you just keep, like, brute forcing... I guess there's a limited amount, but... Comment. I'm doing my part. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can do this in all the further ones when you watch live. And you can, for free, add another 50 cents. That was... Somebody put 10 bucks in. But... Who do you want to win? Well, who's going to win? So, I want everybody to take their moment to do that. You can log in with Twitch and then contribute for free. There are a limited amount. But Dricket will tell us. And we will. Who's going to win? Based on what we've seen thus far. While you get a chance to enter those codes. I'll be right back. One moment. Alright. Apparently we have 15 codes left. So, we'll keep that. Nina. I feel like there's about a 50-50 chance. So, we will see. Honestly, I barely remember what's happened this series, because it feels like there's been disruptors in every game, but I don't know if that's true. It's unclear what is reality at this point. Nowhere on this earth have we seen such a wild series, which is why we chose to take to the seas. And now we're on submarine. Chance in the red, T-Max on Nina in the blue. I'm gonna try to actually break this one down. The other games, like it truly is. It's not just a fun joke or jest, but doing random things in PvP, like doing the second dumbest thing, or maybe the second smartest thing, is oftentimes better than doing the smartest or dumbest thing. Like, oh, we're gonna pretend the cannon rush. Wait, are we actually cannon rushing? No. Because nobody knows what anyone is doing. This is actually, like, if this was a cannon rush, that'd be pretty good placement. Because Chance did build his gateway in that position. The probe just gets out. And I'd call that a definite win. Potentially delaying the second gateway. Drawing out the forge. That many probes pulled. This is what happens when you don't scout early. Nina will get a quicker cyber core. By what is adding up to be... Whoa, build the cyber! Like, over 10-15 seconds, and you've got the recipe for a potential just straight-up gateway all-in. That will likely be effective. Chance trying to pretend like that's definitely his second pylon, for sure. That's a lie. Nina, on the other hand, she's got only one more probe here. Once again, the probe count, not that important. The timing and usage of the tech is going to be the next relevant part of this. Chance, 3 in each gas. I think very likely a Stargate. He builds a Stalker. Are you really going to robo? Don't do it. Alright. So here we go with this again. It didn't work out so poorly last time. This time Nina's going for the Adepts. I don't know, Chance has gotten a lot of Adepts in to Nina's bases. In both winning and losing games. Nina hasn't really had as much success. Honestly, hasn't gone for the Adepts at all. Not really. Making them a focal point of the early game. There are two very different styles. Like, Adepts and Stalkers are like sword and shield. Oh. That's cute. I like that. Like, you get far enough, you feel like, oh, it's not a wall, and then the gateway wall. Oh, I really like that. I don't know if it's because of the weird layout we're ending up with here. Because of the one gate. Well, it's supposed to be an expo. The lack of an expo is kind of a problem here. Oh, the Adepts decide to shade in. Already a couple probes lost. One of them was on the other side of the map. So the Adepts jam themselves into the corner. Get recalled out. Immortals are building. But wait, it's Nina who has a Robo Bay on the way? Are we just going, like, we've really skipped with the pleasantries. One base Disruptor against Proxy Robo. I don't know anymore. I didn't really know in the first place, but I know even less now. So that's progress, I guess. That was a thirsty thought. But, I just said that out loud with no context. So, unrelated. But, is the Robo-Bay done? Yes, it is. Where's the Prism? Where's the Disruptors? There are no Disruptors. Here we go again. One base versus one base. Adept shading back home. Are they going to go for the sentries? No. There's no Prism. Nina needs a Prism desperately to be able to deal with this. The Immortals are just, like, very vulnerable bricks early on if they don't have that Prism to work with them. Now, Wild Chance only has them. Oh, beautiful force field has to... wait, who's force fielding who now? I think that was 2 force fields from Nina. There's another robotics bay on the way because we're literally just skipping to one base disruptor. That's just what we do now. That's just what's happening. Meanwhile, the War Prism finally done for Nina. She's lost a gateway and a pylon. Now building a disruptor. Okay. Once again, Chance knocking at the door. Nina ready to answer so far. But 2 Adepts trying to draw things out of position. That War Prism is everything on both sides. Disruptor could change the outlook of this fight because the Disruptor can force you to lift units and you can potentially break from there. Disruptor done. Into the Prism. Not scouted yet. Okay, Mr. Prism, where are you going? Okay, what? This is incredibly awkward. Shot fired. Oh, saves the Stalker, but forces the pickup. There's still the Immortals. Save the Disruptor. There it is. Another Immortal being targeted. Both sides. 2 Immortals better than 1, though, and Nina takes the better end of this engagement. Oh, but the Prism, no! Oh, no! The Prism was the one, like, that seals the deal. The Disruptor, now ridiculously dangerous. It's going to be fired from Chance. Completely whiffed, but there's another Disruptor on both sides. Still an Immortal alive. The Prism is so important. Immortal tried its best. Disruptor finds a connection. Nina closing in. 2 Immortals still better than no Immortals, though. The numbers check out. And Chance is being driven back into the corner from whence his Robo units came. But more Warpins coming through. Only 1 Adept survived. Nina, is there a recall? There's recall? Of course there's recall. We're still on 1 base. The Robo taken out. Stargate rebuilt in the main. But the army's just going for it. There is a Disruptor, and there is a Dream. Shot is fired. Oh, it finds a connection! In recall! You're stunned for a time, and now stunned for life. Oh, those units, but the problem still stands. Nina's army is so much better. Until she's able to get something like... well... until Chance is able to get that Stargate up, pretty much. Nina's going to have a game-winning potential army. The Stargate is nearly done. There's a hard wall, but nothing that Immortals will have trouble breaking through. A recall. Meanwhile, 3 Adepts! This could change everything! Adepts warped in. Doesn't matter how many shield batters you have, they can one-shot. Meanwhile, the wall must be held. The door must be held. And right now, Chance has his 1 Disruptor and his 1 Dream. Nina trying to defend against the Adepts. She's got a way bigger army, but can't really bring it to bear. Finally going for an expansion, but the Adepts are still dangerous. Another 3 Stalker hit squad is out on the map for unknown reasons. And now the Stalkers are actually trying to break down the wall, so Chance can work with the breathing room he has. Meanwhile, another Immortal drop. Wait, no, double Disruptor. But a Phoenix is out. What is going on? So very similar to last game. Wait, is there a recall? Recall still on cooldown. This drop is in serious danger right now. The Disruptors need to be saved. The Disruptors need to be saved. The Adept shade through. The Prism dies. Now, the Phoenixes could pick up a Disruptor. The army pulled back, which means 1 Disruptor is vulnerable. Looking for an opportunity at another shot. Chance with a weird army. Another pickup is used, which means no more energy on those first couple Phoenixes. Nina's... Oh, Disruptor! 3 probes! Go down! Chance's Disruptor goes into the main. Adept shade by into the natural. Those aren't going to find as much. Oh, you got to be careful with that thing. Chance already learned that. They can't go into the main. Okay, they don't. Another, the probes are pulled, but they're shield batteries. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Another disruptor. The bait and switch. Oh my god. That's a massive shot. That changes everything. Killing those units and softening up an immortal, but unless Chance loses the prism. The prism's like a huge... The disruptor has no HP. It can't be dropped out. You have to be careful with that thing. Nina has 21 probes, but she just now finished the expo and doesn't really have enough to mine from it. Whereas Chance finished his expansion. He pulls back. He pulls it back. The disruptor that has saved the game and has to do it again. Spots out the army, fires a shot, looking for an opportunity. Clips one stalker. The Colossus is here to break force field, but the Phoenixes will tickle it until it has to be tapped into submission. And well, yeah, like the Stalkers, the Colossus isn't going to die quickly to Phoenixes, but it can die to Phoenixes, very technically. They're mostly here for the Disruptors. Now Chance is rebuilding Disruptors. His Robobait was in his main the whole time. Meanwhile, Nina trying to scramble back to something resembling an economy, but neither side really can reliably get over 30 workers. More Phoenixes are on the way. A great long-term unit, just gaining more and more value over time. Why is there a probe out here? Nobody knows. Has it been out here for very long? Is it cold? Does anyone care? The Disrupto Prism is back for another pass. The wall-off, though, kind of creates an issue. The Sim City blocks the... Oh, 2 Adepts in the natural! Oh, no. The hallucinated Phoenixes duel with each other. My dad could beat up your dad. The real Phoenixes say, well, we'll see about that. 2 more Adepts. Shade in to the main. 4 Stalkers to greet them. They do complete the shade. They get a little distracted. And this will be shut down. A Disruptor! Big hit! Gets the Immortal! The backbone of the army! Lifts up some of this. Shield battery overcharge. Another Disruptor. Clips a few units. More Stalkers. Overcharge is a big deal here. The Colossus stands. And Nina holds. Though I have no idea how does this interact? What's going on here? Everybody lost their Disruptors. Except now, here comes Chance with a new one. Fires a shot. Nina, no reaction. Center mass. Colossus, shields gone. A whole lot of Stalkers going down as well, and it's starting to look like all Chance all the way. Another pickup. The Colossus itself vulnerable. It won't stand forever. Nina recovered a little bit of the losses there. Down goes the Colossus, but more units going to be picked up. Is there a force multiplier? More Disruptors are being built. Targeting the Prism. Targeting the Prism. Gets the Prism. But a Disruptor must save the day. It has to save the day. Like, is there even enough of a Disruptor hit that could save this game for Nina as it goes back and forth? The worker counts are even, but now it's in dream territory. They're both building effectively the same units, except Chance has more of them and better. He's got Phoenixes on top of the Disruptors and more Oh, another heartbreaker. The casual Disruptor, a wild Disruptor. But the Stalkers couldn't bring it down. Honestly, I feel obviously Chance doesn't want to leave it up to chance. I guess. Let's put it that way. Oh my god. He doesn't want to take a risk that 1 or 2 really bad Disruptors. Oh my god. Nina. Oh. Well, I mean, that's still a decent positioning. Oh my god. This is everything. Fires a shot. Clips 1 Ruptor. That's the kind of stuff that needs to happen. There's no blink. A couple more Adepts are coming in. Nina retreats into the grass. Disruptor, the probe gives its life. The Disruptor being chased. Adepts in the main. Always Adepts in the main. Chance is on a third. I don't know where Nina's opportunity to turn this all around is, if there is one. There's one Disruptor. There's 13 Stalkers without Blink, without +1. Blink starts. This is barely a whisper of a dream here. It looks bad. Chance is getting a little bit of everything else. 2 more Adepts in the main. Blink is being chronoed. I believe charge is done. Yeah, charge is done. Making Disruptors even more dangerous of a proposition. It's gonna take... and there are Phoenixes. Chance on paper has every single possible tool he could ever need. It would be hard to screw this up for Chance. But not impossible? Oh no. Oh my god! They hit in the very corner! They hit in the very corner! And here they come to save Nina! 2 Disruptors from the back! A massive hit, but is it enough? I don't think so. Dramatic move. But at the end of the day, Chance was too big to fail. Not leaving it up to Chance. Just making sure when you're ahead, you get more ahead. And Nina's gonna have to tap it out. The title of eXoN Cup champion will elude a little while longer. And Chance finally claims one. Thank you to Drickett and Team eXoN for putting them on. Sponsored by Tantalizing Terrariums. Once again, actually, did you guys know you can read the description and find all these fancy links and all that? Let's hope Jimmy remembers. And if you enjoyed, like, subscribe, ring the bell. Is PvP... is it okay that PvP feels like a coin flip? Or maybe doesn't need a fix? Does shield battery overcharge need to be buffed? Just across the board? I don't know. This monologue has gone on long enough. Thank you for watching. Congratulations, Chance. Good luck, and have fun.